A reading from the book of Isaiah. Today is December 29th. Our reading from Isaiah is chapter 29. Ariel, city where David camped. Add year to year, let festivals come in their cycles. And I will harass Ariel, and there shall be sorrow and sighing. She shall be to me like Ariel, and I will camp against you round about. I will lay siege to you with a mound, and I will set up siege works against you. And you shall speak from lower than the ground. Your speech shall be humbler than the sod. Your speech shall sound like a ghost's from the ground. Your voice shall chirp from the sod, and like fine dust shall be the multitude of your strangers, and like flying chaff the multitude of tyrants. And suddenly, in an instant, she shall be remembered of the Lord of hosts, with roaring and shaking and deafening noise, storm and tempest and blaze of consuming fire. Then, like a dream, a vision of the night, shall be the multitude of nations that war upon Ariel, and all her besiegers, and the siege work against her, and those who harass her, like one who is hungry and dreams he is eating, but wakes to find himself empty, and like one who is thirsty and dreams he is drinking, but wakes to find himself faint and utterly parched. So shall be all the multitude of nations that war upon Mount Zion. Act stupid and be stupefied, act blind and be blinded. They are drunk, but not from wine. They stagger, but not from liquor. For the Lord has spread over you a spirit of deep sleep, and has shut your eyes, the prophets, and covered your heads, the seers, so that all the prophecy has been to you like the words of a sealed document. If it is handed to one who can read, and he asks to read it, he will say, I can't, because it is sealed. And if the document is handed to the one who cannot read, and he is asked to read it, he will say, I can't read. My Lord said, because that people has approached me with its mouth and honored me with its lips, but has kept its heart far from me, and its worship of me has been a commandment of men learned by rote, truly I shall further baffle that people, with bafflement upon bafflement, and wisdom of its wise shall fail, and the prudence of its prudent shall vanish. Ha! Those who would hide their plans deep from the Lord, who do their work in dark places, and say, who sees us, who takes note of us? How perverse of you! Should the potter be accounted as the clay? Should what is made say of its maker, he did not make it? And what is formed say of him who formed it, he did not understand? Surely in a little while Lebanon will be transformed into farmland, and farmland accounted as mere brush. And that day the deaf shall hear even written words, and the eyes of the blind shall see, even in darkness and obscurity. Then the humble shall have increasing joy through the Lord, and the neediest of men shall exult in the Holy One of Israel. For the tyrant shall be no more, the scoffer shall cease to be, and those diligent for evil shall be wiped out, who cause men to lose their lawsuits, laying a snare for the arbiter at the gate, and wronging by falsehood him who is in the right. Assuredly thus says the Lord, the house of Jacob, who redeemed Abraham. No more shall Jacob be shamed, no longer his face grow pale. For when he, that is, his children, behold what my hands have wrought in his midst, they will hallow my name. Men will hallow the Holy One of Jacob, and stand in awe of the God of Israel. And the confused shall acquire insight, and grumblers accept instruction.